Am I the a-hole for not allowing a family member to bring their service dog to my house? I own my own house and live there with my wife and kid. I don't allow dogs at my house. My immediate and extended family know I don't like dogs. I grew up going to family events and lots of cousins, uncles, extended family would be there. I was never super close to my cousins but would see them all the time. Recently, I was hosting a family event that had to do with my kid, and it was going to be at my house. One cousin has a PTSD service dog. Is well trained and is task trained. I don't know what caused her PTSD. However, I didn't let her bring the service dog to my house. I just don't like dogs and don't want dog hair in my house. It is a type of dog that sheds. It's just a personal preference of mine that my house is animal-free. This caused an uproar among that part of the family and they ended up not coming because I said no to the dog.
Number 2.
Am I the a-hole for telling my boyfriend's best friend's girlfriend the truth? My boyfriend and I were at his place eating dinner and watching TV, and he gets a call. He says, "Hey Emma." His best friend's girlfriend, and says that Eric, his best friend, is with him, and they are out at his place. I was staring at him because Eric is nowhere to be seen, and whisper to him what he is talking about. He glared at me and puts his phone on mute, and tells me to shut up. I get pissed, and as soon as he unmutes, I yell that he's a liar and Eric isn't here. She hung up and he yells at me that it's none of my business, and I demand to know why he is telling her Eric is here when he isn't. He refuses to say and just gives me the cold shoulder until today when the girlfriend posted on Instagram they had broken up because he's a FING cheater. He was covering for him while he was out cheating, and when I showed him the post, he just brushed me off and said it was none of my business. Am I the a-hole for not keeping my mouth shut?
Number 3.
Am I the a-hole for telling my dad off for complaining about my engagement ring? My 23 fiancé, 27 male, recently just proposed. Instead of a men's wedding band, my fiancé brought a beautiful women's diamond ring. I love my ring and personally don't think jewelry should be gendered. If it's pretty, it's pretty. Who cares if it's men's or women's? I've got nothing but compliments on my ring from family except my dad. He keeps making comments about it being a woman's rings and how my fiancé must see me as a woman too if he got me a ring like that. I've gotten so sick of it. I just snapped the last time I saw him. Once he made a comment. He said something along the lines of, "I bet you can't wait to get a matching wedding dress to match that ring." I just lost it and said, "No wonder Mom divorced you. You're insufferable and hate seeing people happy." Then I told him he's no longer invited to the wedding. There were probably a bit more words I said. But that's about the gist of it before I stormed out and blocked him on everything. Am I the a-hole here?
Thanks for watching. Like, share, comment, and subscribe to stay tuned for our next episode of Am I the A-hole here?